This podcast is for pure entertainment. Our thoughts and views, man, they're not to be taken serious. If we hurt your feelings, then maybe you should stop being so soft. We don't want no smoke with anyone for voicing our opinions, bro. Please, 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 please. We are all pussy. All of us. Welcome to the Iceberg Lounge. I hope you enjoy this just as much as we did making it. You did.
So then they just do festivals and like
Anything, festivals,
So if
arenas.
someone, like,
I worked for.
they have their own, or like someone will call them, be like, I need this in this
No,
location.
you'll get calls. So like, we
Like
had
I
to
have
do.
some friends in Arizona trying to do like this festival, but they need like
Use it like this all the
sound.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. So basically, like you'll just like you would get in contact with like a project manager, and then
Yeah.
from there you would tell them like, okay, we're looking to do a show this big. We need X amount of mics, X amount of speakers.
yeah.
You know, this is what we're requesting. We prefer this audio console, all that type of stuff. And then, like, my job was basically I had to prep all the audio consoles. So, like, I would work on, like, $60,000 audio, like, rigs, like, maintenance them. Basically, I was, like, a mechanic for them.
Damn.
If, like, the faders would die, I would swap out faders. If shit wasn't working, I had to try and figure out why it wasn't working.
Stressful.
Super fucking
Because
stressful.
especially if it doesn't work, like
And it could take, like sometimes, like, I had one project take me up to 3 days to figure out because I couldn't figure it out. And some things is just trial and error, really.
no, even if like a camera goes out here, we're like, fuck, like
Yeah.
what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Wait,
a lot.
but you stopped working at Ojai Valley and
And then I went to that place, and like you said, it was stressful for me though. So I just
you weren't rocking with it. You went back to Ojai Valley Inn.
yeah.
Seems like it'd be peaceful over there.
It was super. Like we sit in a bar. Like going from 40,000 people to 500 people is a huge difference that people don't actually like think matters. But it's a lot more like relaxed.
Yeah.
It's not as crazy because festivals, it's like there's so many moving parts. Like you have like the video team has all their own shit, audio has all their own shit, lighting has all their own shit, and if any of those things fail, it'll most likely lead to other issues. And
I'm surprised you didn't like being like.
it sucks, and you're out there for like 16 to 18 hours a day, just function off of a
Ruins
couple
it.
hours of sleep. Yeah, you're basically working.
These ones, they be
So
weird, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
it goes hand in hand. It was cool though.
You ever get that
That's the thing
discount
with-
Ojai Valley Inn? Like, do you ever just stay
You
there?
have to cover the mouth.
Well, because our company's like contracted, we don't get the same perks. But like the cool thing is like they have like a really nice golf course, so I get to golf there for free.
Big golf. You hear that, Glass?
Yeah.
No, he golfs for free. You didn't hear that.
Alright, I'm about to record you. Y'all can continue talking about whatever.
He didn't hear that at all. Golfs for free. How far is that from here?
Ojai?
Ojai Valley Inn. Yeah.
From like this locate from like right here, it's
Yeah.
probably about 45 minutes. I live in Ventura, so it's about 30 minutes for me to get to work
Yeah.
every day. But it's cool. There's no traffic. It's rare that like there's traffic
What
ever.
are your like hours?
It depends. Sometimes I can work like I usually work in the morning.
What was the? Or sorry, I just cut you off. But
Uh,
what was like the Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk like meetings? Like, did you hear anything cool?
Kind of. Those things we gotta sign like NDAs and shit.
Yeah.
So
fair.
you can't like fully talk. I mean, it's cool. They just talk about like what they're gonna use their money for, like what resources they're gonna fund.
Damn, inside fly on the wall.
Yeah, it's cool. You learn about like sometimes like future projects that don't come out. Like I got to see like cool trailers to movies before. Like when I've done stuff for like Netflix or Hulu. Like those type of companies also come in. We've had like UMG pull up. I got to hear a lot about stuff with UMG. It was cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, super cool.
Hey, Sid.
Hello. I love sitting here next to you.
Me
I have
too.
to say
feel
it every
really
single
safe
time.
and just good, you know.
Yes.
Well, I always feel safe here, but
But it's just different vibes. Yes,
Yeah.
good vibes.
but that middle seat's fun too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
It's
it's a
a
better
good-
angle.
Better angle, better lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's girl things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
Normally I try to sit proper, but not today.
I know whenever I sit here, I'm like, I want to look at you guys.
I know. Or I'm like, let me make sure I'm in the mic.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that mic's a little bit louder too. I don't have to try as hard.
Yeah, it's just there.
So welcome.
Hello.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
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 He said his
Goodbye.
busy day was yesterday.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Today was like my kick it day. I try to
Video.
at least have
Oh,
like a chill out day where I just don't do nothing.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
healthy for you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of like musicians and artists and people in the like industry in general, they're like go 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 go
Yeah.
go go. They don't know how
It's
to turn
rare-
it off. Yeah.
It's rare you get breaks, and especially like I'm like an artist that has to fund myself, so it's like I work 8 to 12 hour days and then go to the studio for another like 2 to 4 hours.
How do
And I
you
try to at
manage
least
that?
consistently do that day to day.
Day to day, Monday through Friday, Monday
Yeah,
through
really,
Sunday.
really Monday through Friday, because I like taking the weekends just to like see my family. Because during the week I don't see them, so yeah, I have like a little 4-year-old sister that I just get to come home to, and she just knows me by brother. So it's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. I don't have to be like a
like who you are outside of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool
Man,
for sure.
I don't know. That's how long have you been doing that? Like just go mode.
Man, for real. I mean, like for real, my whole life.
Oh, okay.
So it's like something that I've been used to because I played sports. So it was like I would go like back when I was in high school trying to go play college basketball. It was like I would wake up 5 a.m., go to a workout, go to school, go to another workout, go to practice. So it was like just that kind of routine kind of just stuck with me. So when I decided to do music full time, I was like, oh, okay. You know, I'm used to these hours, just not at like a
some people
body
do well
draining.
busier.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I find that with artists like that have been musician or for over to being a musician, it's like that same feeling.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Did you play football or basketball?
Basketball.
Basketball.
That was it. Yeah. I played my family all played soccer, and then I was like, this shit sucks. And it was boring.
Soccer?
Yeah. And then I was like, I need something a
rock
little
with this shit.
Yeah, I was like, I need something a little bit quicker because I think my brain, I think I have ADHD, so it's basketball, it's constantly moving, always moving parts, you know.
I think
Everyone
that too
plays
about
a role.
myself. Yeah.
So I gradually transferred over to basketball when I was like in 3rd grade and stayed with it all the way till
Team
senior
shit.
year of high
That's
school.
dope.
Yeah, it was tight. Got to play like club fucking 14 years of my life and travel and see places, meet friends, lifetime friends and shit. It was cool.
Yeah.
Super cool. Some people that grew up are now playing in the NBA type shit. So
Oh dang, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. Did you go to Camp Flognog?
Yeah.
This
I'm
year?
like- yeah. Yeah, I was there
did
this
you
year.
like it?
Yeah, it was super cool.
I've never been.
Yeah, it was super cool. I went
Yeah,
the
yeah.
year before too, so it was tight. I got
Yeah.
to
This
see
year
Kendrick.
was better.
Probably last year because I got to see Kendrick and SZA, and they're 2 of my top favorite artists. So
Yeah.
SZA?
yeah, I
Really?
love SZA's music.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm a
that's-
big R&B head.
Oh, okay. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
Me too. Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've only been to like Rolling Loud and Rock the Bells like years ago when Rock the Bells was a thing.
Yeah, that's tight. That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Super
That
cool.
shit's lit.
I don't know if I would like those type of festivals. Like it would be cool because you could see like
All kinds of
all
different
kinds
people,
of like
yeah.
popping
What's
artists.
the difference then?
I think Flogna's a very just curated, more niche type of like if
Oh.
you know the artist type deal. Like fuck, who is it? Action Bronson was there this year, and that's
Yeah,
like one of
I've
my
heard,
favorite
yeah.
artists of all time.
Yeah.
So you know it. You wouldn't see him on Rolling Loud, or
Oh,
you
okay.
wouldn't. You might see like Denzel Curry, Schoolboy Q, like
That's what I was about to
those
say.
type of people are Rolling Loud. But you know, you're trying to see people like Blood Orange, like K-Tronada may do Rolling Loud, may not do Rolling Loud, but you know, you're
Oh.
more
I saw Keith Tronada.
yeah,
See, I didn't know that.
Same
Yeah,
with
super
Denzel
tight.
because of like the Florida type
yeah,
connection shit. But yeah, he was there too with y'all, right?
Yeah.
Or at that shit.
yeah. That was super tight. Actually, I missed his set, which I was a little bummed about because I
One
I
of
like
the homegirls
Denzel.
went and said it was crazy.
Yeah, it looked fun. I forgot where I was during his time. I was probably during Schoolboy Q or something like that.
That's what the homie actually shout out Jared. Jared, he went too, and he said that he went to Schoolboy Q instead of seeing that too.
Yeah, nah, Schoolboy Q's was tight. It was Q's has always been one of my favorite artists. So
Dope.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's fire. Well, welcome.
What's up?
What up, my brother? What up?
What up? What up?
Hey.
Welcome to the Iceberg Lounge, man. I am your gracious, humble. I said that twice. Cocky, arrogant host. Yeah, all that bullshit. The name Uno. To my right, Phyllis Driller.
Yeah.
To his right, Taylor. To her right, Sid. We have a very special guest with us. A very dope person that I've met over the course of like just being out here. Somebody that I have been a fan of from afar. Just having a mutual artist that we work with together. Just seeing what he's doing from the ground up, building his label from the ground up, building his empire from the ground up. I just realized today that he's 22. So just
Crazy.
hearing that is fucking crazy. Just
Same.
thought process, genius mindset, workaholic. someone that I look at for inspiration as well. So
Appreciate
with that
it.
being said,
Yes,
man,
sir.
Retro, man, thank you for coming, brother.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. Yes, sir.
Appreciate
yes,
you guys
sir.
for having me. For
Yes,
real,
sir.
for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Ventura, California. Nothing special.
Hell yeah, born and raised.
Yeah.
Born and
805.
raised. Yeah.
Between like here, Oxnard, Santa Paula. You
What
know,
high school did you go to?
Foothill Technology High School.
Oh shit, I ain't never.
I was gonna say, oh.
That's it. Where is
I
that?
feel
at?
like such a nerd.
Nah, you're good. I ain't never heard that joke before. So put me on.
So if you guys know where Ventura College is, it's like a little high school, like right off the side of it.
Like attached to it, right? Like
Not attached. It's right across the street from the library, where like the Starbucks
where
and
Fresh
that
and
whole.
Easy used to
Yeah,
be.
you see right up the street, right there.
Oh shit.
It's that little high school. There's about
Yeah.
my senior class had about 250 students. We were super small.
Dang.
Oh, so like the comparison I could look at it is kind of like in Simi we had Santa Sue. So it was like
That
Royal
was the
High
off
School.
one, yeah.
Yeah, Royal High School and then Simi Valley High School and then like Santa Sue, which was the technology school out there. So
Yeah.
it's like they had like a class of like 100 people or some shit.
Yeah,
too.
it was a super small. Like you had to enter a lottery type shit. Honestly, I didn't want to go. My mom was kind of like,
You're
"I
going
want
there.
better for you."
Yeah, you're going there.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
type
where you're
shit.
going.
Did you like it?
No.
Oh, dang.
Honestly, it was cool. I like every year though. I found myself like not that I didn't have friends, but I just didn't like being around the people that were there. So I just would go to the library and take my laptop, make beats. That
Yeah.
Damn, so that's where it started?
no.
Okay.
Really, music has always been a part of my life. My grandparents played music. My great grandma was a musician. My parents actually aren't musicians, which is weird. And then it like came to me. So
Skipped a generation.
yeah, basically. But like my great grandma in Mexico was like a musical prodigy or something like that.
That's
yeah,
fire.
she played the
That's lit.
mandolin, which is insane because those strings are like microscopic, and there's
Wow.
12 of them. So
Oh.
finger placement for sure. It's a huge thing for that.
That's hard.
That's crazy.
What was the reason that you wanted to be a creator? Like other than like you just said your family kind of.
Honestly, I just like it. It gives my brain something to do, and it challenges me and keeps me productive. So I think I've always just liked staying productive, which is why I think music has always been like my fallback when I stopped playing sports, because before that it was just sports. And then I got hurt going into my senior year of high school. And then during that time I was like out for like 8 months or something like that. And I fully picked up like making beats, that type of stuff. I downloaded, I had GarageBand. So I was like, oh, whatever, let me try this. And then my godfather, who was a producer out here, put FL Studio on my shit, and then I didn't like it. So I stopped producing for a while.
Yeah.
And then I started working at like 16, 17 years old, and then I bought Logic Pro. And then from there I was like, oh, this is cool.
This is yeah.
And then from there it kind of re-sparked it. And then again, getting injured kind of helped like me be
sit
like,
you
oh,
down and focus. Yeah.
kind of made me realize like, damn, I ain't the coldest hooper out here. So
Right,
let me be
right.
realistic. Like, yeah, I ain't finna, yeah.
I feel that. Who was the person that kind of showed you or told you that you can do this, like musically?
For real. Honestly, like more or less my grandma. She just was like, you know, anything you put your mind to, you could do.
Hell yeah.
And music has always been a fallback of mine, regardless if it's been making it or just listening to it.
Yeah.
That I just have a genuine connection with it.
Who was the first person? Do you feel like there was a person though outside of like your family that when you were creating, I guess that gave you your first like? Because it sounds like your self confidence, right? So it doesn't sound like you need somebody to push you to produce, right? You're
Yeah.
just gonna produce.
Yeah.
But in that, there has to be someone that kind of gives you that keep going. Like you
Yeah.
are doing that. Who was that for you?
For when I was like 18 years old, this producer who was out here, his name was Cortez. I randomly met him at the old studios called INDB Studios, which was the first studio I ever like ran when I was like 18, 19 years old. And I was there till I was about 20. Cortez was really the first dude that I was like, yo, pull up to the studio, let's cook. Like, I'm sure you guys might know Cortez. He was like, yo, pull up. You already know how he is, super energetic. So I just randomly went. I was like, oh, cool. I've never been to like an actual like studio out here. Cool.
Right.
I've never been invited type shit. Let me pull
Right,
up.
right.
And then from there, you know, it just started becoming like a reoccurring thing. It was like, hey, we're at the studio. Hey, we're at the studio. Hey, we're at the studio. So then, you know, during that time, I just would pull up, show people beats, and that was about it.
That started it, yeah.
And then before that, really, I used to be babysit by my godfather who would make like beats and shit. And I used to just have to kick it with him because he was taking care of me technically. So I'd just be in the back of the room just listening and shit, playing on like my DS or whatever game system they had.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was a little
kicking
ass kid, so I've just
Chilling.
been around it.
Right,
yeah,
right.
but the first person to really that was like, yo, like you can kind of do this, like you're talented, you're tight, was outside of like family was
Family.
for sure like Cortez, and then the owner, his name's Trey,
Fire.
for sure. Yeah.
Who are your biggest inspirations?
Production wise, I mean, shit, Madlib, for real, Jay Dilla, Alchemist, fucking Kenny Beats, Monte Booker, really just. I'm just a general fan, you know. We can even get into like rock, like Jonathan Davis, Korn, Slipknot, Corey Taylor, like those type of people. I really have an appreciation for a lot of it. So
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fire. That's fire. All right, you talked about sports. I need to know how nice you was. What's the most points
cool.
you? Okay, what's the most points you scored in a game
Yeah.
ever? It could be middle
Ever?
school, elementary school,
ever?
in a game.
I had-
though, I need 4 quarters.
I had like
refs.
I had like 25, 10, and like 8 one game.
Okay.
Like my senior year, I was cool. I had like a 18 point per game, like 7 rebound type
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
It was cool.
What position did you play?
Like for like majority of my life, I played big man because I was always big.
Yeah. you know how that
And
goes.
then
Yeah.
I got into senior year, and then I like wasn't the tallest one anymore. And then I got super skinny because I started working out and taking health as a priority. And then from there, I became like more of a small forward, power forward type deal.
Fire.
Yeah.
Fire. So like, you know, triple dub. Like on a good, like when I'm with my bag, I'm giving you a triple double.
Or close.
Or
You're for sure
close.
getting a double double.
For sure. Fire.
Yeah.
Getting
Fire.
it done.
Okay.
Did you go to like college or anything for school?
I went to VC.
Like for this?
So when I graduated, I went to VC, and that was during pandemic, and I was like, this shit sucks. So then I dropped out, and I didn't tell anyone in my family until they asked me, and I was like, oh yeah, I dropped out. And then they were hella pissed at me.
Yeah.
But then I was kind of like, look, like give me a year to really try out music, and let me see if I actually like this. And then during that year was when I started going to that studio, started, you know, building connects, started meeting people out here. And then from there, I decided to go. After that year, I went to the Los Angeles recording school for a year and a half, 2 years, and then got my shit. And
Got that, yeah. Oh,
Do you
yeah.
feel like you learned a lot?
no,
No?
No.
Like it wasn't worth it? Or
honestly, because of how long I've been around music and how long I was producing
already
for
knew
it, it was
everything.
kind of, it wasn't like I knew everything terminology wise. It did teach me a lot
Okay.
of actually learning proper names.
language,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Like going into the stew and like if they're talking about what a knee on a compressor is. Before I would have never knew what that was. But in terms of like, oh, you know, you need to quantize your hats, or like your clap goes on the third or the second and the fourth, like all that type of stuff, you know, like
Yeah.
I just learned. So
Yeah, that's
Self-taught
dope.
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. What year did you decide? Like you said, well, I guess your age. What year was that when you were decided like, all right, I'm gonna do my own studio. I'm gonna build my own shit. I'm gonna start my own label. Like do everything yourself. Like really go full force.
For real, for it, 2
Like-
years ago, really, when I was 20, I was, like I said, I was working at that studio, and then it kind of just started getting a little weird, and like the environment started changing, and I just kind of distanced myself. During that time, you know, I really took time to fully figure out what I wanted to do in the aspect of like, okay, cool, how am I gonna take this music shit and make it my own? So from that time was when I started working at my grandma's house, and my grandma and my uncle just let me have the whole garage and was like, yo, like you can use this, you know. And I just slowly started building my like setup from there, and then that led to 2023. We opened our first location with Sonically Inclined in Ventura, and now we're on our new location, and it's still in Ventura, but within the last going on 2022, 3 years now, we've made a couple bigger jumps now and keep them growing and everything.
But talk to us about the label, man. Why did you create it? What? Who are the artists that are signed on it? What makes you kind of, when you hear new talent, what kind of makes your ear decide like, all right, I'm gonna go fuck with them, or I'm gonna try to get them on my team?
It's pretty cool you were asking me about this. We had a conversation about this the other day and what we wanted to do with Sonically Inclined. So we're not really a label. We're more of just a collection of artists that all fuck with each other because, you know, we all keep each other different. We have such a huge roster. We have, you know, we have Dooley. We have, he goes by Ahmad. We have Jay Elijah. We have 4 more. We have one of our in-house producers and artists, Polyboy. We have another in-house producer named Prod by Robbie. He's out in Houston, Texas. You know, one of our other guys, Kyle Capricorn up in the Bay, who we wouldn't have met if it wasn't for you guys. You know, and really for me, it's not like I don't like working with people out here, but it's more or less like I just need to become a fan of your work. Because again, that ultimately where that comes from is me just being a fan. You know,
Wanting to
I'm a
work
fan
on
of
it
your music. I'm a
genuinely.
fan of your music. You know,
Appreciate it.
My dog.
so you know, you guys are people I want to work with. People out here who I've worked with is just they've genuinely made me fans, and just something where I felt like, okay,
A
cool. 'Cause-
connection,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. I'm not, you know, ask any of the people I've really worked with. I'm not the biggest on like, yo, I need bread. Like, give me
Yeah.
the bread, give me the
Yeah,
bread.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I'm cool working for mine. But
Exactly.
I'm more of just like personable, like meeting, let's kick it, you know, let's catch a vibe type shit. And if we make shit, we make shit. If not, cool, bro.
Cool.
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I want the relationship part
Yeah,
of it.
exactly.
That's
It's
how
more,
it
it's
be,
more
man.
personable that way.
Hell yeah. Who are some of your favorite artists that you like working with on the coast?
Oh man, I have a lot for it. Just depends.
Not on the regime, not under the
Yeah,
umbrella.
yeah.
Man, we stay so tight knitted. Out here, actually, some of the only people. OG David James is one of them. Stevie Chu's another one of them. And then for a lot of the other people I work are out of state.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream collab that's outside of your tight knit?
Yeah, I do.
Who?
It would be Smino, Sabo, and Jordan Ward. I would love to make a beat for them three.
I
Yeah.
could probably set something up with Jordan.
Okay, yeah.
Probably something up
I'm a
with
super
Jordan.
big fan of Jordan Ward.
Yeah,
That's lit,
that's
yeah.
my boy. He's
Yeah.
fire. He's fire. He's fire. All right. So when you want to make a beat,
Okay.
what do you hear first? Drums.
Yeah.
You hear drums first?
Yeah, I'm not a I've. It's weird because my whole family is like musically taught, and I tried to learn it, and I can get by on like a piano sometimes, but I'm not the biggest like at keys or
Melody.
guitar, anything like that. But drums wise is what like my uncle who's or my godfather who's a producer really specialized in as well. So that's where I became more of like a fan of like building like hard ass productions. Really,
That's
yeah.
fire. So like the mega. Okay, so when would you rather make? All right, I'm gonna give you an artist type beat. Like I'm gonna give you like, all right. So would you rather make a Uzi type beat or would you rather make a Kanye type beat?
Kanye.
Kanye, just
Yeah.
the theatrics and the creativity of it.
Uzi beats are cool and all. They're cool. I just got to be in the mind state for it, and usually I'm not. That's not where my brain goes. Really, I like staying more in like the soul jazz type area.
So your vibe stays in that Shmino,
Yeah.
that pocket. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up. What's more of a passion, making beats, like the production of it all, or helping break artists,
Honestly, probably just making songs.
making songs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that wasn't like a key part of it, I mean, now I think my direction of what I'm trying to start doing with like retro beats is kind of changing now, more or less. Like I feel like we've been building this foundation of just our sound and fully crafting it. Now I actually want to take that and just elevate it more and just give more on like the aspect of let's get our music in front of the right ears.
Right.
Because, you know, without that, it's going to be very hard to keep pushing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the main focus. I mean,
Yeah.
You gotta get.
I think
out.
that's the kind of the hiccup with artists, right? Like we're so focused on like, all right, this new song, and it's like, okay, well, you're not even pushing the songs to the necessary ears
Yeah.
or fan base that needs to hear that.
Yeah.
Like Tay loves this what's Buddy's name? Saw Baby.
Yeah.
I do.
But and Saw Baby, she said something. I almost killed her on Twitter the other day, but I did it. She said
Saw
something
Baby.
on Instagram, and she was like,
Like
just-
now you all like him.
"Yeah, now you all like him pretty
Saw
much."
Baby hard.
But
But
Saw
it's
Baby,
hard. He
but
been
what's
hard,
his
bro.
original song? What's the
Pull It With a Stick.
Pull It With a Stick.
Yeah.
And so it's like
He
that
been
song's
hard, yeah.
2017,
Yeah, he
and
Yeah.
niggas been known. You know what I mean? But it's that.
Not the people that I've been seeing post him.
Facts.
I'm like, you didn't like him.
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
a wave right
this
now.
new-
Yeah.
yeah,
For
for
him.
real.
Facts.
This new
But-
project has been going off for him, and it,
But
like,
I'm
yeah,
excited
I feel
for him
what you're
about
saying.
that.
But
though,
he
man.
really
At
got
the
hella
same time,
songs like
I'm
that.
hyped
Yeah.
for him,
Yeah.
you know?
Another
No, but
artist
the-
I feel has always been like that is Key from Atlanta. Key exclamation point.
Yeah.
He's been
yeah,
one
I
of
know
them
who
too,
that
where
is.
it's like low key. He's always been like an Atlanta underground trap legend.
People know him for
Yeah.
it.
Oh hell yeah!
Like,
he
this
always
is
been in
it.
the
He
cut.
just
yeah.
has to take that necessary leap
Yeah.
to the
But people
next,
say
to the
that.
next, to the next ground. But it's just getting shit to the right ears and finding your fan base, finding that niche,
Yeah.
and just honing in on that shit for sure. What's the most stressful part about being an entrepreneur?
Fuck, for real, everything. Like always feeling like there's never enough time in the day. Like if I
Yeah, facts.
sometimes I'd be telling myself like, damn, if I had an extra 2 fucking hours, like
Dude.
I could have had this done today, but now I got to do this shit tomorrow. So then sometimes it'll lead to just like a domino effect of shit getting pushed back. Like, especially during like this year when we had our studio move, it randomly happened too. Like, it was nothing bad. The owner was just like, hey, unfortunately I'm selling the building. It is what it is type shit. But then it was like, oh, well, now we got to fucking.
Now we got to go.
Like, it might just be all good for y'all, but it's like, oh, okay, well.
How did you decide what to do next? Like, where?
I just trusted myself.
Okay.
That's really a lot during that time. I mean, that was probably some of the, like, I think this year for myself at least, like, I've dealt with a lot of just bullshit.
Yeah.
And nothing bad. I mean, people always have worse things than what I had this year. But for myself, it was like very just mentally draining, where it was like, fuck, dude, like, it just felt like shit just kept popping up. But you just gotta take everything just one day at a time, and I try to be as open with my team and everyone where they know at what's going on. So everyone's super helpful. They try, helping with, picking up slack on everything. Like lately, I haven't been taking studio sessions, so our other engineers been doing a lot of it. I've been really working on trying to just build connections, all that type of stuff. So it's pretty cool. It's a very well organized team, I think, or we're at least getting to that point. So
was there anything you left with the old studio? Like you didn't bring in to this studio? Or
I think
anything you took with?
just like stopping being scared. Like what do I have to be scared about? And with that, it's just more or less like if something's good and we 100% believe in it, we're not pulling hella streams. We're not making fucking buku bucks off music. So if we just put it out, get content shot, really just trying to push our name, push ourselves. And ultimately, our ears aren't consumers' ears. So, what we may not like just based off of us feeling like we can do better might be the one that will take us further than we know where we could have gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I think that's real facts. You already kind of answered why you decided to open up your own studio, kind of by force.
I don't even think it was by force. I could have stayed like hidden forever, but I just I felt like there was a point in time where everyone was kind of relying on me, and me being the engineer, recording people, all that type of stuff. It is a very big part in the process, and I just kind of wanted to build, I just wanted to build one of those things with like how tight knit everyone on the team is really, when I trust all of them to where it was more or less like, let's just build in our sense like a creator house. That's our creative space. Anyone a part of the team goes there at any time they want, and all the gear's there, so it's nothing like, oh, well, if we would have had this microphone, it could have been this. It kind of just takes out a lot of the excuse part of it, and it's like, okay, cool, the tools are here. Ball's in your court. How much time, how much reps you're going to do, that's kind of on you.
Right.
So that's kind of where I wanted to take the studio. And honestly, when I brought that to everyone on the team, they all loved the idea, and we just kind of went with it from there. As
it sounds like, correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, you're the leader of what's going on in your situation. What you got going on? What is the pushback that you've given yourself? What is the challenge, I guess, within yourself? I guess you kind of said you were scared from the last studio to this studio, but what is the pushback that you give yourself before bringing it to the team? Like, are you somebody that, all right, so there's multiple entrepreneur thought processes. Mm-hmm. The way I break down data in my mind is I like to have the answer that everyone's going to give me before I bring it to the plate, so I can have so I can answer anyone's questions with right then and there. They ask me something, I can answer it right then and there. That's just how I operate. Yeah. What is your brain process in that way?
I'm like you, really. I'm a super overthinker. Mm-hmm. So any kind of possibility that I feel could possibly happen, I'll try and think of a solution that will just be the best outcome for it. In terms of, it's like using a purchase to get a new microphone, using a purchase to get, new gear. We've fucking got hella gear within these last couple years. It's things like that. It's kind of more or less like, okay, cool. Is it feasible? Yes, if it's feasible, are we going to be able to make this return back? Because at that point, we're investing our money, our time into this. And as long as we can make it back, I'm always cool for
Do you focus more on the green as far as getting your revenue back? Or do you focus... Because we all love to get our revenue back. Like, we're not doing it just to just come out of pocket for nothing, right? But are you somebody that's like, all right, fuck it, it costs this much, I'll think about how we get it back later when I get it back later, or do you like, all right, nah, I need to figure out how I'm getting it back before I make that purchase?
It really just depends. You know, if it's a big purchase, then I'll probably be more like, okay, cool. If we have it, let's do it.
Right.
And if it's not gonna put us in a spot where like we're pulling from our emergency fund or anything like
Right.
that, sometimes it can be as simple as like, oh damn, you know, we need fucking 12 acoustic panels for around the room. Fuck it, yeah, that's something we need. Let's get it. We'll figure that out later.
Right.
You know, it really just depends on the situation.
Fire. You already kind of named your favorite producers of all time. If you had to make one track, you said that. Well, I said ask different. If you had to make one track for one artist for the rest of your life, and you could only make it for that nigga for the rest of your producer life, who would it be?
Man,
Only one.
it's a hard question.
Right.
Honestly,
Should say a lot about a lot of different things.
Only one.
honestly,
Anybody in the world.
I mean, I couldn't just choose one, but I would love to make music with my team for the rest of my life, regardless to where we are
That's a great
in terms
answer.
of
Yeah.
like,
That's how I'm feeling.
That's
yeah,
a
in
great
terms
answer.
of, you know, if
Yeah.
we blow, I mean, I think, quote unquote, blowing up is a part of everyone's end goal with trying to become a
In
creative.
some facet.
Yeah, exactly. In some way, shape, or form. But I feel like for all of us, really, music's just more than just like oh, fuck it, let's get this bag and get the fuck out of here. You know, this shit just actually helps us get through everyday life.
So you want to do this for the rest of your life?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. If I make fucking $1 million, if I make $10, money's never been
The reason for
this. It's always just been because this shit just helps.
Right. You have
Yeah.
a skill set, so people are gonna pay for the skill set.
Yeah.
But it's never like,
Yeah.
this is why I'm doing it.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm kind of making like a question off of what you just said.
Yeah, of
but,
course.
How you just said, you know, people will pay for it. And honestly, sometimes I get people that hit me up and it's like, yo, like, let's work. I give them my rate. They're cool with it, cool. But then
There's
when I get
people
the
that
people
aren't.
that aren't, and they're
Yeah.
like, yo, can you do it for 20? It's like, well, at the same time, what? Like,
Why shorten
Why?
yourself?
Yeah, like I gotta eat.
Why?
I got shit. Like,
gotta eat, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
No, that's
so
real.
I'm not necessarily like the most eager to be like, oh yeah, I'll come for the bread, come for the bread. You know,
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
rather, like I said, like if you just want to pull up on me, it's like, yo, let's work, and I'm a fan of your shit already. Come on, bro, fuck the money. Let's work
We're just
on
working
some
on
shit.
I got
Yeah,
a
exactly.
question
Let's kick
later
it,
in
yeah.
black and white that I think I know your answer for, but we gonna wait. We're gonna wait. I think I know your answer off of that though. How do you feel when an artist you know personally hasn't rapped on your beats yet?
I don't feel no type of way.
Like if like you send them a pack and they get the pack and they don't send nothing back, say nothing back. How
That's
you feel?
cool. It's cool. It's just one for them at that time.
You still send them
There's-
packs?
Yeah, you know, there's artists.
Are
who
you
I've sent
sensitive
shit.
or are you okay? No, don't give me no fucking bullshit. Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck all that PC bullshit. You just gave me one PC bullshit. I'll let you rock with that. Now I ain't letting you get two in a row.
Oh,
So
man.
if a nigga you send a nigga 6 beats and a nigga don't say nothing back,
And don't rap
how
on
do
that.
you feel that he don't say nothing back?
It
Or not rap
It
on him?
depends who
Or
it
maybe
is.
That's
he
what I'm
said
saying. He
something
don't say
back.
nothing, but he don't even rap on
well,
it.
that like, bro. I mean, I've sent shit
you
out
still-
to people.
do you
know,
still
I've-
send it?
I feel like even you two have gotten beats of mine, and yet y'all haven't made shit. But that doesn't make me feel any less way type of shit towards you guys.
Fair.
You feel me?
fair.
Just because you know you guys are the type of dudes that repost my shit.
Fair.
So
Yeah,
to
facts.
me, you know, if you guys are already kind of helping the community in terms of like me, you know, we'll be homies forever type shit.
Right,
You know,
right.
on that type of surface level. Do I feel like? I think where I get sometimes bothered by it is more or less when I'm working on a mix and they just tell me they don't like my mix
Without telling you
me why. Because
Yeah.
it's always like I could fix that. Things are always fixable like that. But then like when I find like, oh, they just went and recorded it with someone else, I'm just like, all right, well, could have just
Well, you
told me
coulda
my
just
shit
told
was
me
whack.
whack,
Yeah,
right.
like,
Yeah, you coulda
that's
told
kind of
me.
more just. I just wish like when I work with
feel it.
artists, because we're all super open. I think when Dooley was on here, we talked about how open we all are.
Right.
Yeah.
To where, you know, if we're getting told our shit's whack, we're not going to take it personally. That's just
What it
that
is.
might be the truth.
That's
the
not for
opinion
you,
of
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like I don't want to be surrounded by a bunch of people like, yeah, your shit's hard, your
Yeah.
shit's tough. Like
Right.
that's cool and all, but I really want to grow and learn and
I think-
get better.
That's
They
dope.
think
So-
to-
No, go ahead.
I think to answer your question, or to just give a suggestion on your irritation, I think that stems from artists not being able to articulate what it is.
Yeah,
And they
Yeah.
can't articulate. Most artists cannot. If
They
you
can't.
ask them why don't you like that song,
Yeah.
9 times out of 10 they're just gonna say I don't like it.
Yeah.
They can't articulate why they don't like, and that's the
Yeah.
consumer as well.
Yeah.
It's just way worse
Yeah.
with the consumer than the artist, and we as engineers, producers, assume that artists know
Yeah.
what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
And they don't. They just know how to do poetry.
Yeah.
They know how to put words to a beat.
Yeah.
So it's
Right.
like at that, I feel like I guess the solution to that would be, I guess the only solution to that is just, I guess creating it more with them. But
Yeah.
then it's like, or give me a suggestion on what you want.
Yeah,
Like,
without a
this
doubt.
is what I hear.
Yeah.
This song, all right, most artists create a song with another song in mind.
So it's like
In the beginning.
one of the artists that I work with, his name's Goalie. You know, it took years for us to get our first track done.
Right.
Just because I would send shit and it's just not what he's on. And like to me, I think younger Retro would have took that personal. Me just kind of learning and realizing like, you know, not everything you make's gonna be fucking platinum type shit. You gotta kind of be okay with like, okay, you're gonna get duds in the mix of, you know, finding your shit. You know, I've never let that, like, there was probably a point in time where that bugged me when I was first starting. Like, I was like, oh, you know, let me try and build my name thinking shit was easy.
Everything gonna be.
You feel me?
Hey.
And then when 5-6 years later down the line, you're still at that grinding spot, you kind of start picking and choosing like, okay, cool. Well, if I'm still sending packs and they're not really rocking with me, okay, cool. Maybe me as a producer just might not be a fit for you.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that other people can't fuck with my shit. And really just
Yeah,
finding
facts.
people that mess with my sound and me for me at the end of the day. Because like one thing I've always been asked is like, oh, when are you gonna make G-Funk beats, bro? I'll never make G-Funk.
That's
Like-
the same when people ask me
Like,
when you gonna make
you know,
G-Funk tracks.
Yeah, like
real.
that,
Never,
like to
I'm
me, that's
sorry.
something I'm realistically never gonna make. And if I make it, I just got to be in that moment.
Right.
Somebody gotta
But-
come inspire
And I'll
me
never
to
be
make
able to
that
make it
day,
again.
But it's like there's been songs like that where it's just been a one, and I can admit it's been a one and done. That doesn't mean me and them will never make a song in the future.
Right.
But if you're looking for that type of sound, depending on what it is, you know, that might just be, you know, situational.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
Do
do
you
you
have-
hope people describe your sound? Oh wait,
No, go ahead. Go.
no,
Go.
no.
No, go
How do
ahead.
you
It's
hope
fine.
people describe your beats?
Just cool.
Like what? Okay, for someone who would like not know music at all, like describe like how you think your beats are.
I hope everyone hears like the ear candy sounds I choose, because I feel like I do
Yeah.
choose cool sounds, and maybe they're cool just for my taste, but I'm hoping that the consumers I reach have a taste similar to mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So going to like your taste, do you vet like artists that you work with? Like, oh, I might be able to make something for you, or is it just like, all right, I listen to your music, let me try to create something just specifically catered to you, or is it just your sound? This is me. You either like fuck with it or you don't.
Man, a lot of these are situational, really.
Uh-huh.
But how I normally will go is I just make shit for
Oh.
I just be like making beats is like me playing video games. You know, I get home, I'll get home from the studio, because lately I've been finding myself like having built my studio and shit. I hate being there sometimes. And it led to me making my second room setup, which is where I started. Like my whole music shit was in my room. So even then, like I would just make beats in my bed with headphones on, like nothing crazy, just working. Like I said, this shit just more or less just helps me get through life. And I've just been blessed enough to just help get in the right rooms, right areas, meeting right people, where I've been able just to push it out. So it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get into this new single.
Uh-oh. Which one?
Uh-oh?
Yeah, there's it's retro season.
There's a few of them. That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, we gonna get into a few of them then. Why are you so sad at the club on your birthday?
Yeah.
Talk about it before I play it.
For that's when my dog Dagan, me and him met randomly at Nike. Not like I was like a customer working there. I applied to work there. I ended up getting hired. I was there for like 3 months. I did not like it. It was cool. It was cool for like my first retail job. I think it made me realize how horrible retail could actually be in like a very high volume store where they're pushing
crazy,
super big numbers,
Mm.
and every day feels like Friday. That kind of situations, I think, honestly, kind of helped me realize like I hate having a job, and you know,
Amen.
it might be something I have to do for the rest of my life, and hopefully what I'm doing doesn't make me do that for the rest of my life.
But I'm gonna bet on that.
But yeah, it was with Dagan. Me and him met at Nike. We started around the same time. He started he was on the hiring team before I got hired. And then randomly it was like, oh, you should meet Dagan. He makes music type shit. He went to Oregon. He went to school and shit. And then from there, yeah, and we just started working. You know, me and him just kept a relationship and started doing shit. And then he's one of the key people that helped me open the studio. So this song just kind of was a thing. You know, he's been going through a lot of life shit. And it was one of those things where I was like, hey, dog, you know, I haven't seen you in a minute. Just pull up to the studio. Let's see what we do. And then from there, we just started bullshitting and couple hours, and that song got made. Yeah.
Fire. Well, this is why why are you sad at the club on your birthday? First of all, goddamn, nigga.
I know.
Goddamn,
Long
nigga.
ass name.
A long ass title.
That's okay.
It means something.
It means
I don't
something
even-
to somebody.
Yeah.
For real, I've never been to a club either.
That's
Oh.
crazy.
I just, yeah.
Hey, bro, you ain't missing shit, bro.
You ain't missing a damn thing.
Out of the way.
That beat's crazy.
Yeah, I like
Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it's crazy.
Appreciate it.
That shit's
Yeah.
crazy.
Ear
Appreciate
candy, I
it.
like
It's crazy.
that.
It's
Appreciate
crazy.
I want it to be like viral on TikTok. I want to be annoyed of it already. Like, I want it
Yeah,
all over
like
my
hear it
TikTok
constantly.
page.
That shit's
Appreciate it.
hard.
Yeah.
Speed it up. Just speed it up, and y'all two niggas just do some little corny dance to it. It's gonna go
Yeah,
viral.
you
Hell
can
It's
yeah.
gonna go viral.
Go
It's literally
viral.
go viral. Speed it up.
Actually, I just think we shot the video to this last night.
Oh,
I wasn't
fire.
there, but
That's
Wow.
lit.
yeah, I think the video did just get shot last night.
Fire, fire, fire.
Yeah.
Fire.
Sneak peek, sneak peek. Fire, fire, fire. Next single. You kind of talked about it a little bit. Relationship with Kyle Capricorn. Talk about the song Rush.
Man, that's a song that's been out, or it hasn't been out for a while. We had it for a while. I think we made that song like a little bit after Summerfest. And we just sat on it for real. I think during that time my sound was a little different in terms of what I was putting out, and Kyle kind of went through a little hiatus where he just stepped back from music for a little bit. And essentially that song just sat for a little bit, probably for about 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And then we kind of retouched it a little bit. I remixed it, sent it to him because I always liked the song. You know, we always thought it was a really good song. We just never knew what to do with it. And then one day I hit up Kyle and I was like, hey, dude, like, let me just drop this. And he was like, all right, cool. And
Yeah, you got it.
yeah.
Yeah, fire. This is Rush. Kyle's hard too, by the way.
Oh,
Kyle
fucking
is
Kyle,
crazy.
yeah,
crazy.
he's crazy.
Crazy, it's crazy.
She moved to West best of friends. She liked the salsa dance. She said she left her man back in August. Then he moved to ATL.
Oh, yeah.
No, I won't kiss and tell. Baby, I want it now. Baby, I'm telling you, I don't need a rush. No, baby, I just wanna stay here with you. I just wanna stay here with you. There's no need a rush. No, baby, I just wanna stay here with you. I just wanna stay with you, lay with you, out the way with you. I do. I just wanna stay with you all day with you, out the way with you. I just wanna stay, baby. There's no need to rush. No need, baby. I just wanna stay here with you. I just wanna stay here with you. There's no need to rush. No need, baby. I just wanna stay here with you. I just wanna stay here with you. No need to rush things. Let's lay up, do nothing, or grab up. You hungry, baby? Yeah, you lovely. Ooh, oh, we can order out, maybe go chill at the house. Let's roll something up quick, maybe you and I can kick it. There's no need to rush, no, baby. I just wanna stay here with you. I just wanna stay with you, lay with you, out the way with you. I do. I just wanna stay with you all day with you, out the way with you. I just wanna stay with you.
One thing I will say that I do be fucking with tough is the way that you be panning shit.
Oh.
And when you choose to pan shit, you did it
hard,
on
bro.
Ives' album on Dooley shit, and I heard it and I was like,
Are you talking about Bless Me?
yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, man, what the fuck? This nigga panning in my fucking
Crazy.
ear. This shit hard as fuck.
But it's crazy.
I like
Like,
that little bit.
the
Bounce
most
around.
subtle, the most subtle detail, I think to me really does all the. Actually, on this song, I had to call in some reinforcement on the mix because for me, I think part of the time, like part of the reason too, the song kind of took a second to get out was because I wasn't liking any of the mixes I did on it. So then I had one of the people that took me under their wing. His name's Zach. He goes by Dreamwave out here. He was an engineer out here for many years. And I was like, hey, dude, if you got some time, pull up to the stew. He kind of, he has kids, took a break. He's just being a dad now. But when he pulled up, he was like, yo, like, the mix does sound good. He's like, I think you've just been playing it for too damn long.
Right.
That happens a
But
lot.
he's like, I got some sauce. So, I think on that track, a lot of the panning was actually, that was his ear, not even mine. I didn't have any of that original panning. I think I might have changed it a tad bit from how he said it to kind of fit more or less what I wanted. But
right.
yeah, it was about,
Nah,
that one was for sure a collab on that one.
No,
beat is
that's so
beautiful.
dope.
Yeah, I
Love
appreciate it. Thank you.
that shit's fire. Next single, Red Lights.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Shout
joint.
out Four More. That's one of my guy, Four More. He's a very for me, he's a different artist. He was someone when, I first heard about him and he got brought around. He was already, I believe, just finished recording. I think the song name is Stuck. It's with a producer named Rawbone. Shout out to Rawbone. I heard that and I was like, man, this, he's really tight. He has the indie sound, more on like the alternate wave, that type of shit. And from there, he started coming around the studio, same thing. We just kicked it with him, caught a vibe, we really fucked with him as a person. And, he just wanted to be a part of the team. So, we're blessed
He's
to
on
have him
Dooley's
around.
album, right?
Yeah, he's on the Wishing on a Star. He's the one who did the hood.
The first song, right? Was that the first song?
No, that was with I think his name's Rex or something like that. He did one of the bonus tracks, the "Baby, tell me what you looking for." Yeah, that
Yeah,
song. That's with
okay.
Four More.
Okay.
Super talented artist as well. He has a song coming out this month. He's doing a lot of great things.
All right, let's get into it. Red Lights.
What makes these days all feel the same? Stuck in a pattern where I might just go insane. I'm all I
Yeah, this song one of the songs that I don't hate. Like I use sometimes
I like this shit, bro.
Yeah, like
it's my type of
sometimes
shit.
with a lot of my songs I be playing them for too damn long, and
You
I'm
hate
just kind of
them,
like
Joe.
I need to take a break for a little bit, and then like I hear it like a year later, I'm like, oh, this shit's crazy.
Yeah.
But this song I could play forever, and I still
I
love it
like
the
this
same
type
way.
of shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Alternative music's my shit, bro. Anything that's in this vibe.
Red lights, retro beats, and then for more.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Fuck with that shit. Shit's wild. Last single that you dropped so far, I guess it's your season, so you can come in with Mo, right?
Yeah, what?
Right?
More on the way.
Right?
Hey, we
Right?
On the way.
Right?
Yeah.
coming with Mo.
Right?
It's my birthday month, you know.
Mine
Hey,
too. Mine too.
That's
When's your
lit.
birthday?
December 26th.
Mine too.
Wait, for real?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
That's super
love
tight.
that.
Yeah.
that's lit.
Super cool.
Yes.
Twins.
I got so excited.
That's so lit.
It's Christmas. Do you hate Christmas?
I love Christmas.
Oh yeah, no, I'm the Grinch. I'm
Because
planning
your
on-
Shout out
birthday's
to
the
the
day
Grinch,
after.
gang.
I have
You
a
gotta
four.
embrace it.
I have a 4-year-old little sister, and I'm thinking of terrorizing Christmas forever for her.
Hell
You're
yeah.
gonna tell her Santa's not real?
You know, I still gotta be it. Like, you know,
You know,
she gotta learn a little bit.
Little bit.
Stop. No.
I
The
be telling my
Christmas
fit-
spirit.
So I be telling my family, you know, I'm a super jealous son sometimes because my mom had me at 18, so a lot of the luxuries I see my little sister having, I'm like, man, if you only knew the bullshit
Yeah.
I've been
This
through,
shit, yeah.
like,
That's how I be feeling.
bro, like she 2 years old had an iPad. I was like, bro, what? I was
What?
lucky I had a
Wow.
DVD player, like
Right.
yeah. So
Right.
I be
Different
getting,
times.
yeah, but
I love Christmas.
yeah. I'm usually very grumpy during Christmas. Like, I'm in my room all
I
day.
feel it, man.
Don't bug me. Yeah.
Any last questions from my man before we get into this game?
Oh shit, we're playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also like a melting pot. Like, pick a color, any color. Like, you make a lot of different.
I don't try to close myself off.
Yeah.
That's
I just
good,
try
man.
shit. If
Yeah.
if I don't like, there's been plenty of times where I'm just trying shit, and if it's not working, I'm just I'm not feeling it. You
But
know.
my question actually was, when you get in like a rut, like creatively, what do you do besides, like you said, you have to like switch, go to like your home studio.
Mhm.
Like, is there anything you do to like get you back into the right state of mind, or you just have to walk away? Is there anything like?
I think now it's really I be fully engaging myself now with like the production side of our stuff now, like coordinating video shoots, helping with ideas, getting photo shoots taken care of for artists. But if I need time away from music, I'll just play hella video games and just kind of
I feel that
surround
sometimes.
myself with what I grew. Because I mean, I grew up in not the best areas, so for me, I stayed inside a lot. And the rare times I did go outside, I did regular neighborhood shit.
Ride a
but-
bike or something, like some regular ass shit.
Yeah. But besides that, I was a big Call of Duty kid. Played like Call of Duty Zombies multiplayer.
Hell yeah.
Huge, like my favorite game of
Shout
all
out to
times,
the
like
zombies.
Skate 3. I for real just play hella video games. Stayed inside.
Yeah.
Xbox or PlayStation?
I started with I had a PS2 and a 360, and then
Both of 'em.
after my PS2 broke, I had the 360 for a while. Then I got the Red Ring of Death, and then
Oh.
after that, I got a PlayStation 3, and then I just stayed PS after
PS,
that. Yeah.
My bad. Tell you were gonna ask a music question.
No, it wasn't. I was gonna ask if you played Mortal Kombat.
I'm horrible at fighting games. I don't like fighting games.
Only type of
Them
game
shits
I
gotta, you gotta be
Me too.
quick.
I'm not
I'm
good
trash.
at games.
I get in that.
Only game I
For
can
real, I'm a
play.
button masher.
Mortal
If I find a
Kombat.
combo that I like,
Yeah.
Fuck it
yeah,
up.
I'll fucking spam the shit out of square and triangle the whole game and piss
Facts.
you off.
Piss you
Yeah.
off, bro. That's not playing.
As long,
against-
hey, as long as I, bro, I'm competitive, so as long as I win, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't care how I
I
won.
feel
no
it.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It's black and white time.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Simple,
shout out to
easy.
Black and White.
Cool.
This side or this side. Pick whatever side of the coin you want to fuck with. First one, Kanye Pharrell.
For real.
Ashton Bronson or Schoolboy Q.
Oh shit, why you gotta do that?
You can always answer why too.
Man, but that's not fuck. Action Bronson.
Rock or hip hop?
Probably rock.
Jay Dilla or Madlib?
That's tough. C. For real, honestly, I have both of them like tattooed on me too, so that's a tough thing. I'm gonna go
Prove it.
Madlib. I got the Jay Dilla one right here, and then I got MF Doom as Snoopy and Quasimodo as Woodstock.
Fire.
Prove it.
You said who?
I said Madlib.
Madlib. Do you want to answer why on any of these?
Oh,
You are
I mean,
more
I
than
could,
welcome.
yeah.
Elaborate.
For real, Madlib was like one of the first producers. And honestly, this is gonna sound sad. Before I even knew he was from Oxnard, I heard Pinata, and I'm a big Freddie Gibbs fan. I think Freddie Gibbs could
Freddie
compete.
Gibbs hard.
I think he could
Yeah.
compete on the status of fucking Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole. Like I think from Freddie, he really could. I think Freddie Gibbs is really good.
Gibbs hard, bro.
But I think Bandana really, like, when I heard Crime Pays,
That album
that
was
song,
dope.
like, yeah, that whole album just really helped me through, like, I think I was a junior or senior in high school when it came out. So, you know, it just made me feel like, oh, shit.
Candy or ice cream?
Oh, fuck. Ice cream. Chocolate ice cream.
Yeah.
Adidas or Nike?
Nike.
Collabing on production or solo production?
I like collabing. I like community. Community's cool. You know, community helps build, you know, a lot quicker than being a solo act, I think, in my opinion.
Live production or studio production? Because you do both.
For sure, studio. I hate live. As soon as I get my chance to hop the fuck out of live, I am getting the fuck out of it.
I'm not doing this shit no more.
Nah, like it's funny because it's like, you know, my works homies. The dude I was telling you about, the dude got Dreamwave, Zach. He's actually one of my bosses, so he helps me get gigs and everything like that. Helps, you know, that type of stuff. And he knows as soon as I get my chance,
I'm gone.
I'm done with this shit.
Yeah,
Don't call me
He
again.
knows like I'm here for my bills and everything like that. I do a good job. Go the fuck home.
I'm
and
gone. That's it.
Yeah.
Never think about this shit at home again. Netflix or YouTube?
Oh, I'm a show watcher, so Netflix. I love watching shows.
Man, Netflix
That's something.
lit,
That's
bro.
something else.
5 shows right now then. Bust them.
Shit.
Bust them. And I need them from this year.
I need to
Bust
show
them.
one.
Bust them from this year. This year or what you watched this year. Because I watch old shit too.
I believe the new season of The Bear came out. I'm a huge Bear fan.
Yeah,
Facts.
Bears fire.
The
Dope
Bear came
ass
out. Starting 5 was one of the ones I keep.
Oh,
rewatching.
that was
yeah.
great. That was a good one.
I always find myself, and I swear to God, this is not a lie. I watch the Kanye documentary like at least 6 times a year.
Genius.
Yeah,
that shit hard,
It's
bro.
a very good documentary. I know I said Pharrell's my favorite producer between the two, but for real, Kanye had a lot to do with like making me feel normal. In a sense, you know, you hear about his shit.
Yeah,
You know,
he's
I grew
real,
up with
bro.
a single mom, like in the struggle. She had to work 2 jobs, go to school, push it. You know, she did a lot of shit for us when I saw the documentary came out and how much
Close they were,
Yeah,
yeah.
how close they
How
were. It
Mama's
really,
Boy he was,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
It really made me feel like, oh shit, like
Lit, man.
yeah, this is tight,
Relatability,
like,
it is, yeah.
But
That's
yeah.
3. I need 2 more. And you're cheating, but I'll let you rock.
I probably am.
You are cheating.
Fuck.
2 more.
I don't even. Let me see.
Go ahead. Boys, Invincible,
Menendez,
Menendez,
John Bonet.
Oz.
Okay,
That's
this
crazy,
okay.
but
I know.
Yeah, whatever
I
it
know
is.
it didn't come out this year,
Yeah, go ahead.
but I started watching True Crimes and I fucked myself
True
up
Crimes
mentally.
is fucking nuts,
Hard as
bro.
shit.
That
Yeah.
shit is
So
hard,
I
bro.
binged like the first 2 seasons and I had to take a mental health break because I started. I started getting paranoid. Like
Yeah,
I swear,
bro.
I get
like,
like that.
I started
what
just like
happens to me
being
with
in
jail
situ.
shows and shit.
Yeah, I started getting like
I
I
fuck
swear to
with
God,
that.
I started thinking everyone was trying to kill me. Like I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like is this person an unsub? Like.
Checking your doors, your windows.
Fuck yeah, especially being at night, home alone type shit. The refrigerator started making weird noises. I lock my door. Hell no, they gotta bust the shit to get me.
Facts, and I'm gonna bust back.
Tennis or bowling?
Bowling. Fuck. Fuck it. We were making an Instagram joke the other day, or no, it wasn't even an Instagram joke. Me and OG Davis.
Sorry, not tennis. Golfing. Golfing or bowling?
Bowling for sure. I
Okay.
hate golf.
Okay.
I golf, but it's
You're
not something I
something you
enjoy.
yeah.
Me,
It's not about you. Sit down, nigga. Go ahead.
actually, me and OG David James were bullshitting the other day during text. He was saying he could beat me, and I told him if he could lose to me by still under 100 pins, then I'll give him 10 free studio
What's your
sessions.
score? High.
when-
PR.
My highest score?
PR.
Gang said he had
Oh.
255 last week.
Yeah,
Last
that,
week?
that was
Fuck.
289.
God
I was
damn.
one strike away from a 300.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, you
high
like
as
that.
shit.
You curving
Yeah.
that thing and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
yeah,
my
you're
pops
nuts,
is
bro.
a my pops is a semi-professional bowler as well.
Oh, shit.
shit.
So
Yeah,
we be
Y'all was
we
doing
be
that.
competing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we bowled like in tournaments with like Mookie Betts, like
Oh,
professional
fuck.
bowlers. Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, I gotta go out there and get my ass beat by you one time. I'm with it.
I suck at bowling.
I'm with it. I respectfully.
Bowling
When a
is
nigga
lit.
nice, a
So
nigga
bad.
nice. Hey,
No.
If a nigga nice, I ain't gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll beat your ass. Nah, nigga.
No, because if you
You got it.
I genuinely think it's like, and not even on like some cocky shit. Like if anyone ever wants to bowl, like
Yeah.
I'm always there. Yo, just let me know. Like
Yeah.
I'll meet you there, my
I-
nigga.
you know,
I'll meet you
anyone-
there.
I get discounted lanes. Like come on.
He's a star.
Nah, anybody that casually
Yeah.
just bowls over 200 all the time is just
Casually.
regular.
I think
the
Like,
last
that,
time-
that means you're good at the sport.
Yeah, I
Like,
have
that's
like a last year. I think my average was a 203.
Yeah, see, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The
I've-
last time I
I
went
used to-
bowling, I like threw the ball or like rolled the ball. I don't even know how to whatever.
Yeah.
But it ended up in the other lane.
Yeah, see,
that's how
that's-
bad I am. Like it was. It went,
See, you was
yeah.
bouncing that motherfucker. You was
I might
Playing
as well have-
basketball,
Yeah.
nigga shot that bitch.
yeah, shot that bitch.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, roll it.
Superhero or villains?
Honestly, sometimes I'd be thinking the biggest villains are really the biggest protagonists.
Ooh.
Captain America is the biggest villain.
You feel me?
100%.
Like if if we would have let
Fuck
Thanos
that
do what
nigga.
he had to do, we would have been alright.
we went all right.
Feel me?
Facts.
Same thing. Like I love The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight's one of my favorite trilogies of all time. In that point, I think the Joker had a valid point. I don't think he was
Facts.
necessarily doing something like actually crazy besides saying like people are equal. What makes you better than me?
Yeah, I think it was how
both
you're
sides,
going
though.
about it, but 100% because all the Batman had to do was just come out the mask and everybody doesn't die. There's no
That-
hospital blown up.
It's that
It's that easy.
Turn that bitch up.
It's
That
that
nigga
easy.
walked out happy.
It's that easy. Just
like,
be
bro,
Iron Man,
It's
bro.
like sometimes it's like I don't even know if this is like a very similar comparison, but it's like if I were to ever get robbed and they're like, "Give me your money, bro. Take it.
Take
Yeah,
it.
I feel
Take my
that.
fucking car, bro.
Take
like,
that shit, bro.
I would rather be alive than
Then
you-
dead
yeah.
with you taking my shit anyway.
You was gonna
Cool, bro.
It's gonna be
It's
easier
gonna
for
be
you to take
taken.
it. Yeah.
And either I'm gonna be dead that it's taken, or you're just gonna take it. Here, my nigga,
I will say
take
there
that
is
shit.
certain shit like if someone ever tried to like steal like a very important piece of studio gear, I might.
You might
Nah,
crash
bro.
out.
I'm gonna tell you
Crash
something.
out.
These chains, bro. I'll give it to you.
You know, you can have all
You
this
can
shit.
have that shit, bro.
You
I don't
got
give
it,
a
big
fuck,
dog.
bro. I'll buy it again. Yeah.
Texting or calling?
Calling, but now it's more texting because of how busy I am. So sometimes the call isn't realistic because I'm in the middle of some shit and now I'm getting a phone call and it's like, give me like 30 minutes. And I
Real,
got you.
real. Drowning or burning to death?
Oh man.
Oh man.
That's hard.
Neither.
Pick.
I would rather
Gotta pick one.
not-
That's
I'd rather-
crazy.
probably drown because burning is like long. And that's like if the CO2 poisoning don't kill you first, or if you're getting burnt
Yeah.
for hella long. At least with drowning, like when your lungs fill up, you might choke for a second or two, and
That's over.
Most
Yeah.
people say burning.
that seems
Because they
I'm
don't
not
really
gonna
do
burn,
research
bro.
on
Fuck
it.
it.
that. They ain't thinking.
They don't. They
like
don't
if it's a
think.
fire burning, bro. Like I think it takes a while for you to actually
No,
like
it sounds horrible.
die in a fire. Yeah,
Bro,
it
if you
doesn't
gotta
sound
catch
fun.
on fire and then your whole body gotta burn
No.
up to the point where you
You
gotta
die?
not feel the shit no more, yeah, you're
nah,
out of it.
That's
It's out.
I'm okay.
I don't know.
See ya.
Last question for me. Would you rather have more money or more time? And this was the one that I think I know your answer to.
For one more time.
Mm-hmm. And
Uh,
elaborate.
I think I grew up not having a lot of money in life, so I could always go back to not having a lot of money in
Oh,
life.
man.
Like it's not something that I need like fucking shit ton of money for. I would like if someone were to ever tell me like you can never make music again, I'd be like, what the fuck's the point of me being alive? Like, at that point,
You
and-
got me fucked.
yeah, at that point I would say time is more valuable. If I could have from 9 to 5 for like 3 days straight without the sun ever going down, I would.
Facts, bro.
Right. Any last questions from my mans?
That's it.
That was it.
Happy early birthday.
I
Yeah,
appreciate it. Thank you.
happy
Yeah, for sure.
Thank
For
you.
sure.
I do have songs coming out though. For real. I have like I'm trying to get together this EP to drop by the 16th. I have a song coming out on the 12th.
12th. Okay, lit.
Ooh,
That's soon.
soon.
I was-
Soon.
I was gonna possibly so we've been stacking up hella tracks this year, and I think it's super cool for producers to drop music. So that's why I started dropping music under R3TRO Beats.
That is dope, bro.
So during this month, because it's my birthday month, I had the Why You Sad at the Club of Your Birthday on last week on Wednesday, and then the 12th I have another one, and I'm trying to get this EP done by the 16th, but I'm just waiting on a few tracks. So And then I would be dropping for the rest of the year until my birthday.
Hell yeah,
I
we'll
love
throw
that.
something, nigga. I'll get on something. Me and this nigga
Throw
get on
me a
something
lob,
together.
I'll
We'll
get
do
on
we'll
something
do
for you.
something and throw it out.
Yeah, for sure. I'm planning to drop until like springtime, and then I'm gonna go back to hiding and just get a grip of
There you
songs
go.
again, and then
Sure.
just drop them next year in December.
Feel that,
Make it like a
well,
December thing.
If you
for
want us
myself.
to get on some,
Oh,
send
yeah,
it on.
for
I got
sure.
you, gang. I got
I
you.
love that.
But yeah, is that all you want to plug? Anything? Plug Instagrams, Twitters, anything?
I'm on all socials at R3TRO Beats, R3TRO Beats. Yeah.
All right, you want to play one last song before we get on out?
You want me to show you some shit?
You can play
An
whatever
exclusive?
you want.
Sure.
Whatever you want.
Sure.
Do you have the new iPhone or the old one?
Yeah.
You have
an
the new one or
exclusive.
old one? iPhone.
New one, but I can still do that. Oh no, I don't have that. I have the one port.
You want to airdrop it to me?
Yeah, I'll drop it to you. I don't know which one to do though.
Whatever your heart feels.
All right,
Sound
would
like
you
a cake
guys rather
commercial.
hear some with Ive or hear some with Cal Capricorn? I'm gonna drop it between those two people, cause I would say they're affiliates of this, or at least they've been a part of it.
Oh, I don't want to pick.
I don't want to pick.
Those are
All right,
both-
heads
they're
or
both
tails?
cool.
Heads. What? Here, let's see. Heads or tails? Hey Siri,
Evil ass laugh.
heads or tails? All right, it's heads. All right, it's gonna be this one. Did your airdrop on?
Boy, lost his mind.
I'm hoping to drop this one by the time the year ends too. If you
There we go. Jason.
There's no way you cough like that.
Dude, seriously.
and these are with all the homies. It's with the Jay Elijah, Kyle Capricorn, and Inzom. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
It's
Ay,
East Oakland with
Look,
everybody.
look, if you mention my name, don't get it clouded with fame. Yeah, I want money, but of course, I wanna stay the same. Keeping my soul staying sane. They saying change lanes, but I can't go in that ride. Such an irregular guy. Can't relate to John Legend, except when I get lifted at church and I'm talking to God. That's when I'm the most high. You can't even fathom what I'm speaking like you tongue tied. Don't go chasing nothing, you a scrub like left eye. I can't relate. I can't escape my own world. Don't know what to do. I'll be honest. I can't relate. I can't escape my own world. I've been getting right. Don't know what to do. I'll be honest.
I didn't know all of the sins until you went and exposed me. Didn't know that you was holding me down to hold me. Didn't know that I had a drinking problem and honest. Didn't know that I was hurting you and I hide it, baby. I didn't know that I was such a bitch, baby. I didn't know that I was such a switch, baby. I didn't know that you think that I switch plays. That I switch plays, I'm broke. I don't got no hoes. Raised by a single mama, everybody knows. My daddy died at 2 years old. Oh, but you didn't know. Thank you, though. I love it.
I can't relate. I can't escape my own world.
I made a wish for me,
Don't know what to
Stockland. She
do.
told me nobody likes me, and I believe it. I made a wish for me, Stockland. She told me nobody.
Escape my own world.
I can't, don't know what to do. Look, I was never breezing through. Always had to make a way while you was trying to cheat it through. I was trying to pave a way, this brick and mortar roller coaster. To feel the highs, I felt the lows. To see my side, you had to show it to the show. I never charged you at the door, cause for me, I wanted more. I'm breaking bread and giving life, kicking game to all my folks. Homies crying about their pains and all their problems. Even then, I try to solve them, but they'll turn around and act like you the foe. Motherfucker, I'm the one. Even in the flames, I'm smiling with the sun. I'll keep my heart before I ever keep a pussy way to run. Money motivated, but at the end, to what extent? When my people barely getting by and I could cop a Benz, I really had to analyze what's reciprocation sanctified. You really need to give the love to get, or else you bound to fry. My closest, no, I'll never switch. That's to the grave until my wits end. Been on a mission, you know I'm right until we get
I can't relate, I can't escape my own world.
I made a wish for me,
Don't know what to
Stockland. She
do.
told me nobody likes me, and now I believe it. I made a wish for me, Stockland. She told me no
Escape my own world. I'll be honest, don't know what to do. I'll be honest, I'll be honest.
That's E. Oakland featuring J. Elijah, Kyle Capricorn, and Islam. That joint's stupid, man. That shit
Appreciate
crazy.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
Shit crazy. That shit crazy. That shit crazy.
Fucks with it.
Anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Anything
Yeah.
else? Yes.
How many songs are like or beats are you sitting on? Like
Too
if you
damn
had
much.
to guess. If
Um,
you
damn
had to
much.
put a number.
I mean, fuck.
I just always wonder.
I mean, beats I tell people I don't have hella beats. I have hella beats. I just don't like all my beats. But I mean, probably within the last year, I made probably at least 5 to 1,000 beats. Songs wise, for probably with all the artists I've worked with, probably within the
Oh, yeah.
year, at least 150 to 200 songs. Just we've had sitting, not including shit we've put out. So, yeah,
Dope.
A lot.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Good
A
cook.
lot.
a lot.
Good cook. As I said, workaholic.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah,
bro.
man. This the Iceberg Lounge. That's it. That's it from y'all.
Yeah, man. I think
Good
it's,
luck
it's
in
been a
Cool.
good
future
episode. We
endeavors.
appreciate you, bro.
Thank
we
y'all
appreciate
for
you
having
coming
me.
Yes.
Through. I don't
Of
get a lot
course.
of these, so these are cool.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
bro.
I appreciate you
Yeah,
coming,
definitely,
bro.
shit,
For
bro.
sure. For
Appreciate
sure.
it.
Yeah, man. So this the Iceberg Lounge. Before we get on out of here, leave y'all with some special words. Wake up every day and strive for perfection. And when you fall short, because you definitely will fall short,
Mm-hmm.
wake up and do it again.
Yeah.
Or the Iceberg Lounge. We'll see y'all next week. Big Burr.
Burr.
Err.
Bitch. Burr.
Bitch bird.
Bitch. Burr.
Solid.